Hello everyone. Today is Tuesday, December 5th, 2023, and lo and behold, I am back with another episode of Rav'n Moon's Astro Forecast. I'm Rav'n Moon. Hi. So back in September, gosh, it's only been 2 months. Jeez, I started to go through the moon in the signs. And since it's been so long, I figured I needed to talk a little bit about just the significance of each planet in the birth chart. The moon in particular is so important in terms of I don't know, reading what someone's personality potential could be when you're doing a natal chart reading. I particularly don't love giving readings. There's a predetermination factor. There's a lot of things that don't get accounted for from birth to however many years have passed before that reading's coming to you. Yes, you can be born with a square or you can be born with that affliction. It doesn't mean that you stay there. It doesn't mean that you don't heal. It doesn't mean that you don't become into awareness of certain flaws in our personality and that they can be fixed. So that's one of the reasons why I don't really love birth chart readings. But I think as a practitioner, I love doing birth chart readings for myself because I can really identify with those things. Astrology has a very contradictory nature. So the moon is definitely one of those things where you can have somebody with the sun here. That's me, right? I have a sun in Virgo, and then my moon is opposite, born under full moon, in Pisces. Similar, but not exactly the same energy. So there's kind of a conflict there between what I want and what I need, right? And sometimes that can be more pronounced, let's say, if it were a square versus an opposition. So anyways, the sun can be somewhat of a, how do I want to say it, kind of minor shade of the personality, right? Depending on where the rest of the other planets fall. So the ascendant is who you show yourself to be, right? The moon is what you need or what your emotional needs are, right? Mercury is how do you think, how do you communicate, right? Venus, how do you love, how do you acquire things? Mars, how do you assert yourself? What's it like when you get angry? So when you take it into consideration, let's say, the sun can be, a little bit insignificant depending on the rest of the chart, right? Again, I don't like using myself as an example, but I am a Virgo that is kind of a weak Virgo in terms of, my chart. I only have one earth sign in my chart, and that is my sun. The rest of it is fire, air, and a little sprinkling of water. So that's where you get great differences, and where people just don't always fit the mold of what a certain sun sign is, and that's why we shouldn't make huge judgments or exclude people or jump in with people or any of that based on something as flimsy as their sun sign. Now with that, we're going to talk a little bit about people that were born with a Scorpio moon. Now, as you know from previous episodes, Scorpio is the intense power sign. Their key phrase is I desire. When the moon is placed here, it is in its fall. This is not a happy place for the moon. Love and emotions, people can become kind of obsessive, it can get possessive with the moon, Venus, sun in Scorpio. So Scorpio moon people, when they're jilted, when they're hurt, these are the people that are absolutely going to hold a grudge. These are the people that are absolutely going to maybe seek revenge or that kind of thing. Now, on the positive, these are also the people that, no sacrifice is too great when they are involved with a cause or something that they absolutely believe in. So this is a strong placement with strong emotions. And with that, my 5 minutes is done. Thank you for tuning in. Love to all.